Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on this D125 here. So the owner said that it's got a loose spindle here, so I'm going to take a look here. She said it's on this side, so I'll wiggle this here. Hear the noise right there. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. So I'm going to take this mower deck off here. I'm going to remove this clip here. Take the washer off here. I'll take it off this side right here. We gotta take this one off here. So to remove the belt, just put the belt up here over this guide here, and the other side same thing. And this pops right off the front pulley. So this PTO cable here is just a clip here. To pull this off here, just pull up and out. It's got a little 90 degree. Some have a hook. So this one here, it does not. This one, there's a little hole here. Just bring it in here like that. Put it like that. Just decide what the problem. So I'm gonna take this guard off here. The 10mm bolts. This nut takes 22mm socket. Now, if you don't have an impact gun, you have to jam a 2x4 underneath there on the blade, and then you can put you put your wrench on here. I'm gonna back off this brake here. Take this off. Now, take the spindle off. There's 4 bolts right here. Now, these might snap off. Here. If they snap off, you're gonna have to drill them out and retap. There you go. Take that all the way off here. That's optional. We don't need to take the blade off, but I'm going to. So this is not bad at all. I don't know, but the customer wanted this fixed, so I'm going to fix it for him. I'm going to put my vise here. And I put my nut back on here, shaft, put my 22mm socket and give it a tap. This one comes right really easy. That's pretty good. Take that nut off again. Take this off. And take this shaft off. So let's say the bearing sticks on the bottom right here. Just take a drift punch and put it on an angle, and go back and forth on the other side, and back and forth, and the bearing pops up. So now the spacer and the bearing pops out, so you have to clean the spacer and put it back in there, and put your new bearing in, and so forth. And check the bearing. That you can see the bearing is wore. All right, put a new bearing in there. So it's a new bearing here, shield on one side, supposed to be a seal on the other, but I don't have that bearing here today. So I'll put that in there. Goes in there pretty easy. And if I put this in here, there's still a little bit of play there. So the housing is wore a little bit on the inside, so we're going to put a little Loctite in there. Put a little Loctite in there, it'll hold the bearing a little better. Put that back in there like that. Just piece back on here, socket on top, give it a tap. Pull the bottoms out. Check it again. That's pretty good. So I'll put the blade back on. So this spindle's like this. So this goes this way. So it's like this right here. If you put it the wrong way here, it'll act like a helicopter blade and push the grass down. So you want it like this. So it creates a vacuum underneath here. So suck up the grass up and it'll cut it better. You can put this after, but I'm going to put it on there now. All the way in. Yep, it's good. Now I cleaned the mower deck a little bit there, and underneath here, it's all clean underneath here too. Alright, put that up there so the bolt matches up with the hole. There's a hex here. This hex is a little rounded. You can put that on top of a socket here. Pound it back. Thread the hex pattern back here. A little better. There's a little hex pattern here, right here, so you're gonna match it with this. So I'm gonna pull the brake off here that way. Yeah, perfect. Put that back in. That's 22 mil. Put a piece of 2x4 underneath there if you don't have that impact. This brake a little sticky here. I'm gonna spray a little lube here. And put the belt back on here. Put the guard back on. There you go. And put this back on the tractor. PTO cable here underneath all this here. Stick it in here like this. There's a little clip here. That's good. I'm gonna stick this right in here, turn it around 180. Stick it on here. I'm gonna put the washer on here. Clip. This arm goes on this little pin here. And the washer. And I'm going to do that to the other side. Put this over here. Washer on there. And put the clip. And put the belt. There's two guides here, so the belt goes on the inside of this guide. Do the same on the other side of the pulley. Reach it over, put her in there. Now I'm going to engage my PTO cable. Make sure it's tight. Looks good. I'll shut it off. It's loose. That's the final step here. Put 2.5 here. And then you make sure it's the same distance here on the other side. You're going to have to do some adjustments. I'll post a video in the description below how to set this up. Take a look at it. Thank you for watching.